GTS, the show where we just collectively have our group therapy session and kill off our characters and ruin my campaign setting. So, this week we're doing something a little bit different because we have Howie in the office. Wave and say hi, Howie.
Hello. Hi, Howie.
Also, everybody out there, let us know how we sound because we've been recording some other videos, so the studio has been in disarray.
Yeah. And the cameras have been wonky, so if something weird happens, just let us know. Also, John will be, and Alicia will be here to play as well. Meg is out today. But today we're playing a different kind of game. We're playing Dread, which is the Jenga Tower tension building happy system.
Meg is dead. She didn't even say Happy Thanksgiving to us yesterday on Slack.
Yeah, it was very sad.
Yeah, nothing.
I had like a whole message about how
Radio
grateful I was
silence.
for the two of you.
Oh, that's so
like,
sweet.
Typed out on there, and then you sent yours because I was trying to beat you. You sent yours, and I went in.
I
was
waited
like,
a long time
we
too.
did not. It did not send. I just thought you guys were busy. And
No,
I was like,
I didn't want to bother anybody early in the morning, so I just waited.
One holiday, I will beat John to it.
Someday.
Not this holiday.
I'm sad that I didn't bring my clicker.
You got the
Sweet, you got your naughty and nice thing. Yeah, so you can use your abacus.
So, yeah, welcome to the madness that is our Friday game.
Shameless product placement.
So far, so good.
Shameless product.
Yeah. Join the Bite Size Academy, $29 a month, starting January 1st. Anyway.
So, in the rivers of hell, there is a prison called the Rib Cage. It meanders over Lake Lava Core. It is this titanic, primordial mammoth that has long since lost its flesh, but has been reanimated by various necromancers. Hanging from chains between its ribs and between its tusks are these massive chains with little tiny bird cages that kind of confine you. And you are stuck in this hellish cage, swaying back and forth, being perpetually punctured by nails that line the inside of this cage. It is a pleasant summer home for anyone that is awful.
Okay.
You lot are in the most comfortable section. You guys are near the vertebrae in the rib ward. The tusk ward, it is rather unpleasant because the mammoth does have a tendency of dipping its horns, tusks deep into the lava.
Skeletal mammoth.
It is a skeletal mammoth.
Well, how's it doing that?
It still has a tusk.
Tusks.
Yeah, but you said it dips the tusks.
Yeah. It's animated. It moves.
Oh.
The mammoth lumbers around in this massive lava lake, and it dips its tusks and the inhabitants of those cages into the lava to just drag and cause an excruciating pain. You
I
cannot
hope that's
die
where
on
Puffadoo
cages.
is.
Oh my gosh.
And B and the other person.
Bar and B are
Barbie.
still alive as far as we know.
That's where they belong.
I so hope they're dead.
I loathe
What
all
did
of
you say,
these so
Howie?
much.
It's where they belong.
That's what. Keep going, guys.
It's so true.
Caleb posted this meme about how parties get attached to NPCs in the Discord yesterday, and I was like, our party has the exact opposite.
Yeah, we do
problem.
not get attached to
I introduced an
NPCs.
NPC, and you're like, how can
God.
I kill them?
Yep. Let's kill these people.
So, the first thing that we need to articulate is, who are you, you damnable soul? What did you do to earn your place in hell? And in this rather aggressive, unholy prison.
My name is Tyr, and I would only use the stall next to other people in public restrooms to poop.
That is a hell-worthy offense.
Anything else?
I also didn't flush when I was done.
Yeah. Very worthy causes.
So you're unhygienic.
I destroy public restrooms for other people.
Yep.
Okay. What is? Who are you?
My name is Rear. Rear.
Spell that.
Reeaar. And I was
Why?
sex trafficking squirrels. And squirrel folk. And here I am now.
What do you look like? Are you one of the badger folk?
Wait, you didn't ask what I look like.
Well, go ahead. Describe yourself.
I'm a high elf.
How high are you?
Just always high.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
You're
That's
a
what I got.
high elf.
So I'm a mix between an owl and a falcon.
Ooh.
Makes
Does
it
that
easy
make
for me to
you-
pick up the stupid squirrels.
Does that make you a falcon?
falcon?
Click. All right, Howie. Who are you? What did you do?
I am Jeffrey Jommer.
No relation.
I went around and filed off the braille on all the
ATM machines.
ATM machines. That's a good one.
Just blind people punching ATM machines. These poor blind people can't find the stall, and when they do, they have to shit next to Alicia.
This is stupid.
This is great.
All right. So we're playing
Oh.
Dread, where as there are various problems that arise, you guys will have to pull from the tower to see if you die a horrible death.
Love it.
So let's start the game by having each of you pull 3 blocks.
Each of us pulled 3?
Let's just get started.
Oh,
This pulling of 3 blocks signifies the past 20 to 50 years of being tortured by the various devils here.
I really thought you were going to knock it over on that first one, John.
This is the worst Jenga set.
You're welcome.
I
for Dread.
I think it's the nail polish blood.
Yeah, they make them sticky.
You can put it back on top.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
What you need to do is take a knife and put little
Claw mark kind of
frills
things?
on it, so that there's little
Oh, no. Like catches?
hairs, yeah.
Man, no. It's already sadistic enough. 1. Please complete it. That's going to bother me. 1. The game hasn't started yet, guys. We're just setting up the tower. Oh, this is gonna be a quick game.
Yeah.
Start playing your second prisoner now, because you guys are just. Don't do that. Make a stack of 3 like a normal person. Please. All right, your turn, Howie. Jeffrey Jommer. Nope.
Yeah.
Do. Anyone in the chat yet?
No,
Yeah.
I mean there's people watching. There's
Yeah.
eyeballs on us, but I mean one of the
People.
eyeballs is our own.
Oh. Well, hello, people, anyway. If you want to watch people fail,
Come to the right place.
I knew it was gonna happen.
It's not the best Jenga tower.
let's reset this back up. Thank you.
Maybe that 3 for the first pull, 'cause that's 9 blocks.
2 then.
Yeah, the Jenga blocks are supposed to be square too, so like they're not even square.
This
Well,
was
they're
a
supposed
5.
to be rectangular prisms.
This was a 5 below.
No, they're supposed to fit together. All the blocks should fit together.
Yeah, they should make
I
a.
see.
Yeah.
This is a 5 below Jenga set that then had red nail polish added to it. So
Oh, was that aftermarket nail polish? Then?
yeah,
Oh, that was a terrible idea.
they look cool.
Yeah, they do.
It's supposed to be terrible.
Howie,
That's part
can
of the
you
plan.
3D print us a
A Jenga block.
Jenga block set?
I might be able to. I'll have to look it up.
That was a joke.
Let's not.
The 3D printing, I feel like it would really catch a lot.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So is that just a non-starter? Do we get to keep our
Yeah, no, you get to
characters?
keep these characters.
Okay, because I spent a whole 30 seconds thinking up that one. So
Well, fortunately, the prisons in Hell, those cages, make it so that your souls can't actually physically die.
Okay.
Because you're supposed to be tortured forever.
got it.
It's
Got
whenever
it.
you try to escape Hell that you can actually perma-die. So right now you're fine.
So they already pulled. Should I just pull the other 2?
I think
Pull
that's
2,
great.
And it'll go back to them.
Okay.
Oh.
One.
Maybe.
One is the loneliest number that
Not
you'll
all
ever do.
Please feel free to stand up if you are feeling so uncomfortable.
2 can be as bad as 1, but the loneliest number still.
No, the end ones you can't move. Makes for a very short experience.
We shall only draw center blocks.
Well, that's
for
that's
the end
part of the
point.
reason why it's like they're not the right size, because then they don't have enough support on the ends.
Maybe we should buy a real Jenga tower,
Okay.
I have a real Jenga set.
and then we can put red nail polish on it.
Okay. That sounds like a future us thing.
We're never gonna make it out of the cages. Fix that.
Be careful not to bump the table.
No,
You don't want to take that one?
I don't want that one.
This is gonna be a quick game. John, it is now your turn.
Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed. I know it's not mine, but I'll see if I can use it for a weekend or a one-night stand.
That's probably. Thank you.
Once again, as predicted.
So, the lot of you, Tyr, Rear, and Jeffrey Jommer, you guys are just freshly back from an afternoon of torture in the Mammoth Skull, where the warden, an individual by the name of Sariel, it's this humanoid centipede with the lower body extending and creating 1,000 like other legs, and he crawls throughout his prison every once in a while just to keep an eye on all of you. Yes.
Does it actually look like a centipede from the waist down, or does he have like 50 butts with then like legs sticking out of them?
It's like a centipede.
Okay.
Not like a human centipede. Yeah. Okay. Clarifying.
He tried making that out of some of his inmates before. You were not part of that project.
A butt sex Olympics. Yeah. Thank God.
You guys are currently in your cages, kind of trying to recoup after a long day of being flayed and dismembered, and you're slowly regenerating in your cages. And this has been going on in the past 50 years or so for the lot of you. You guys are very tired of the pain, anguish, and hopelessness. What is something that you have managed to sneak in as contraband or steal from somebody?
I have a glass dildo.
That was a torture device.
Black Friday.
It doubles as a bong.
I love where this is going. Talk about shit weed. Welcome to Black Friday, everyone.
So they try to convert you into a bong.
Whatever. I'm down for the party.
What did you smuggle?
I have 4 pairs of left shoes. Stilettos. Just the left. I don't know where the rights are.
You.
I still have the file from using it
Oh, so
on the ATM machines.
Nice.
They were never able to find it. I may or may not disclose where I've been keeping that.
Old human centipede.
They always check anal cavities. They never checked his urethra.
We'll leave that up. We'll leave that up to the listeners.
I would like to.
That made me. That's given me a visceral pain.
You're welcome.
I would like to
I
add that
did a butt
my
kegel.
stilettos are tied together with human hair in like a
I like
It's
that.
like
Yeah.
stiletto nunchucks.
Ah.
Nunchucks.
Sure. Well, it's another warm day in Lake Lavacore. It has not rained fire on you today, so it's pretty nice. In the distance, you see the field of fingernails where some demons are fighting each other and raking each other and just clawing each other's flesh off. It's a normal Tuesday. And something different happens. The endless sea before you seems to ripple. At first, you all think that's general heat. But then there is this loud, bombastic noise as reality before you cuts and breaks like a prism. Magma flows into this vacuous space, and before you, you now see this dark, rocky outcropping ahead of you, with the shimmer kind of acting as a barrier between the two. The mammoth collides with this barrier wall and just kind of nose plants into this shore that just magically appeared there. The sky above you fragments like lightning. You can see light bleeding through in all manners of colors that you have not been able to see in years, since everything has been different hues of orange, yellows, and reds. And you see greens and vibrant purples and all these other interesting hues that you forgot even existed. As the mammoth collides and nose plants into the shore, the cages rattle, jostle all of you, flip you over, making you land. So you go from like the inside of the rib cage, you flip around the ribs and kind of like attach to the bone. However, that is an incredibly painful experience. One pull for each of you, please. Like I said, this might be a quick game, but fortunately there's plenty of prisoners in this prison. So rear, you clatter. You cheating duck.
Talk about low-hanging fruit there.
Why are you
Why not? Just do it.
He's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
He's trying to kill you all. You clatter. The cages get busted open, allowing you to get a little bit of wiggle room to free yourselves just a little bit. Now, the vast majority of this mammoth is still in the magma. The people behind you, near the tail side of this mammoth skeleton, are being sat on by the mammoth as it collapsed. So they're just stuck in this lava, just burning away. However, if you were looking for an opportunity to free yourself, this is as close to an opportunity as you can get. But you would have to traverse the entire spine over the warden's cavity, head, skull area, get off the mammoth and escape into this weird foreign realm.
So are we like next to each other?
Yeah, you guys are in cages right next to each other. You guys have probably communicated a few times. Talked about the glory days.
Can we use your shoes?
When you were violating squirrels.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's Rapunzel's hair, so.
Yeah, we should be able to use that to hook on and start pulling ourselves up.
But how are we going to unlock the cages?
The cages are busted, so you can begin to climb out. But you see prisoners also all around you trying to scamper up. And
Let's
you
go.
see the guards, these hellish creatures fly up, the wardens, the prison guards, these crow-like creatures are like panicking, trying to prevent anyone from escaping.
So we have to be sneaky.
And
You can
nimble and
certainly try.
quick. Yeah, let's do it.
So, do you say, what would your character say to each other as this event occurred?
I
Ma-
just asked if we could.
Yeah,
use
we could use the shoes.
Yeah.
Then I yell out, "These squirrels aren't going to fuck themselves." It's Black Friday, guys. Sorry, it's Black Friday. All bets are off.
What does Jeffrey Dahmer say or do?
Monetization is going into the toilet today, kids.
Are there any guards like knocked out from this?
Yeah, you actually see a guard being torn apart by two other convicts. Seems like they had a particular beef with this particular crow vulture harpy thing. And they're just plucking him and ripping him apart. He looks like a high elf without his feathers on. It's a weird thing.
Do they have like uniforms that we could?
No, they do not have uniforms. Unless you count feathers, a beak.
Do any of us have any magic? Like we're one of
I mean,
us.
I can fly. I mean, I'm a Al Falcon.
That's true. You actually look the most like them.
Yeah, see.
So let's pull Star Wars.
Okay,
You be a stormtrooper,
got it.
and we will be
Spoiler
prisoners.
alert. Also, I would like to just,
Spoiler alert.
well, for Star Wars, in case you haven't seen it since 1976. So I just wanted to let everyone know as a quick disclaimer that no squirrels were hurt in the making of this episode. It's all fiction, people.
Yet.
But
Yeah.
if squirrels were going to get hurt, that's fine because squirrels are evil incarnate and run a mafia.
True.
So
So here we go.
squirrels deserve to be down here too.
So you're saying we're gonna cut a hole in the guard and climb inside?
What?
It's got
What
dark.
Star Wars
Started
did
to-
you watch?
Start getting really dark.
Where they were in the
Not the Tauntaun episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna get stormtrooper clothes on.
No, I'm talking about the one where Han Solo and Luke pretend to be stormtroopers and walk out the Wookiee.
Yep.
We're gonna Tauntaun them.
We're the Wookiee.
That works.
Okay.
So you're gonna try and pretend to be a prison guard. However, to pull
Yep.
that off, you are going to need like the spear of the crow and a few of his feathers.
Okay.
So you're going to either need to convince the other inmates to let you have some of the things that they're ripping off, or you need to basically toss them off the guard and throw them into the magma. Either one's good, whatever you feel like.
I'm gonna-
Let's football tackle them.
Yeah.
Shove them into the magma.
Let's crush them into the magma. Let's do it.
All right, there's two of them.
Okay.
So
Let's see where this is going.
the bird isn't as strong as some of the other ones. Jeffrey Dahmer,
Jeffrey
You
Yeah.
Dahmer.
mean Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer's not there.
Yeah, not to be confused with
I mean, if Jeffrey Dahmer were there,
Old head
he's
eater.
probably the one from like the Tusk jail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So where the hell were we? Okay, who are
Yes.
the two biggest? So who are the two biggest people in your group? Do you think?
I mean, I'm a
Are you like the size of a bear? Are you like
No.
owl size? Are you like
I'm like the size. I'm generally the size of a falcon,
a large falcon?
Like
Yeah.
6 inches tall, or
like a larger falcon.
So more like a
so
hawk?
you're small?
Yeah, I'm like this big.
So do you want to do the tackling, or do you want one of the more humanoid?
I'll do
The
it.
humanoids can do the tackling. I will. I'll distract. I'll distract them by smoking out of my dildo bong.
So you open up your mouth, smoke comes careening out, your butt whistles, the air gets filled.
Fantastic.
All right, I'll take the one on the left, you take the one on the right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, the two people who are actually doing something and not just blowing smoke out of his butt,
Literally.
make one pull.
Oh, jeez.
This is where the mission fails, guys.
Apparently you guys are friendly enough, and so you knock into the ravine this boar-like individual who just squeals like a pig as he lands into the lava. And you haven't seen a soul get destroyed in magma before. You realize that outside of these cages, there is an end to the screaming.
I've got a new kink.
There you go. Welcome to a very, very dark episode.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Sorry, not sorry about what I said. Didn't mean to hurt.
And who did you knock into the lava?
Whichever other
Say
one.
You know, describe a horrible prisoner that you would want eviscerated.
Maybe Hitler?
Is it the guy who sang show tunes 24 hours a day?
Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Badly.
Richard Dawson? Anybody. Make your choice.
I want to say he looked like Hitler, but he was like he was a subway performer
Subway Hitler.
that impersonated Hitler, but he sung show tunes.
I love this. It's great.
He sung show tunes from the Sound of
for
Music.
Hitler
One
and
of those like
Germany.
songograms or whatever they're called.
I love it. This
Singing
is great.
telegrams.
Yeah.
Telegrams, but just Hitler.
Just Hitler.
Welcome to the
It's beautiful.
The hills are alive with the
the
sound
screams.
of music.
What song would Hitler sing as
Well,
he
he said it
falls?
was only songs from Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the Nazis were in Sound of Music, so.
So what? I don't know enough songs.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
Ah, kittens, oh no.
Bright paper death
He'd be
all
singing
tied up in ribbons.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
All right, so you kill off these two horrible prisoners, very much worthy of death in the worst possible.
Wait,
hell.
what did the boar do to get here?
He was
He was so boring.
boring.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
We're punning it up.
This is the worst game or the best one. Okay, so
We're just vibing.
you now have this very, very dead demon crow guy who's like,
All right, I start plucking feathers and tucking them into Rear's feathers.
all right. You also have a spear now, so
This is for you. I like how you asked if we could use my shoes to climb and you can fly.
I know. Well, I was trying to help you guys out. I'm Rear with the spear.
You're tucking feathers into your rear.
Yeah. I'll plug them up.
you don't have a butt cannon. You just blow it.
And
Feathers.
shoot feathers out.
This is getting weird.
Okay, someone give me one pull for the disguise, or if you, nope, not yet. Actually, we will pull that at a more crucial time.
Kind of vibe.
So you guys are currently disguised. How are you making them look like prisoners? Or
Just
recaptured?
Holding our hands like this.
Okay, that is what you're going with. Now you guys are currently in the rib cage section. Fortunately, you guys are on the vertebrae. Most of the guards don't actually walk because they can fly. The only even the guard Sariel, the warden, can fly. He has like these cockroach-like wings that allow him to go through the air, and he kind of moves around like one of those Asian-themed dragons. So.
Like a sky dragon?
Yeah, like a sky dragon, but centipedes and cockroaches. So.
Lovely.
You do see him in the distance, kind of throwing fire at various escapees, trying to get past the trunk and go into this foreign world. But he is way off. You guys have a lot of ground to cover before you have to worry about him. On the shoulder blades of the mammoth, you know that there are these watchtowers where other avian folk like to roost.
Are they made of like $1 million watches that people bought after stealing money from their citizens and letting them starve? Is that what the watchtowers in hell be made out of?
No. It is like the scapula, the shoulder blades. They protrude upward a lot, and you can see that they've been carved to allow good footing for people with avian feet. There's a few keeping watch, kind of yelling in some infernal tongue, various instructions to other ones that are circling, trying to capture as many fleeing prisoners as they can.
So can I cut the guard's feet off so that I have avian feet?
Yes.
Okay.
I like this.
Snap. I have feet.
Bird feet.
So wait, are you pretending to be a guard now too?
No. He just has like climbing hooks.
It's got a little bird
Made
feet
out of
that he needs to climb.
He said the watchtower had grooves for avian feet.
Will I be able to
There you
use
go.
my stilettos to do the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
The stilettos will work better because they're solid.
I like to put my hands in one pair and my knees in the other pair. Use them like.
Well, I would think if he was dead, his feet would stiffen up.
We'll get there. So, you did plan ahead, so it's not as terrible. As you begin to climb up to a small platoon of these infernal bird creatures come flying down, and they start squawking at you in some infernal tongue, going, "You've captured them, take them to the nose! Wait a moment, are you? Give me one pull to see how good your disguise is." Not that one. Just one.
None are loose. Got a vibe.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no. Oh no. My table. It's broken.
So, as you're having this conversation with these demons,
We need your magic file to get this
Again.
nail polish off.
go ahead and start restacking it, please. But John, as Rear starts climbing, what is your attempt at trying to convince them that you're a guard?
I'm gonna try to just talk to them and do some conniving.
As you try to do that, one of them goes, "Wait, you're my bong!"
True story.
And then they attacked you. Fortunately, because you are just this weed-induced bomb waiting to explode, you fly at them and you explode in guts, viscera,
Yes.
and now there's this weedy haze that permeates the air around all of you.
I don't think these are even the same size.
Blocks?
They're not. Yeah, it's bizarre.
We'll get a real Jenga tower eventually. Maybe.
What if we just each had our own little mini tower?
Nope. That defeats the point.
But look how well I can do this. Maybe. No, okay.
Yeah, they just don't come out correctly.
Howie? Okay.
What?
Nothing. So, can each of you pull 2? Alicia, come that's nowhere near vertical. John, you have to pull 3.
So now who's John's character?
Well, we'll figure that out. He's the one that comes in and following behind you. I mean, you're all trying to escape. All the prisoners kind of hate the guards and want freedom. So that's 3. Alicia, pull 2 as you begin to climb up the rest of the watchtower. How are we looking on? Oh, we're doing good.
We started a little early. Not as early as...
We're like 50 minutes in, something like that.
Okay. Dread games are shorter. For
Don't know
obvious
why.
reasons.
I'm really messing over Howie here.
Guys, after this is over, please see the link below for Caleb's GoFundMe for a Jenga, little Jenga thing.
We'll go to a store on our way back. John hates this tower.
Everyone throw $1 in for Caleb's Jenga.
Dang God.
Buy a couple t-shirts so Caleb can get a Jenga board.
We'll have Christmas t-shirts.
So am I-
Yeah.
Later
am I
today.
pulling 2?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
The green devil wearing a Santa hat. And do we have any other we're doing? Thought we discussed another one. The green devil wearing a
That
Santa
was
hat is
during-
done. We just need to post it.
Well, yeah, we just need to post the Green Devil one.
And we're going to have stickers. I keep promising stickers, but somebody hasn't given me the artwork stickerfied.
Rude. I hadn't. Okay, we'll talk about it. So is that 1 or is that 2, Howie?
This is 1. Or an attempt at 1.
Probably should have thought about our camera placement before doing this. We just have Howie's shoulder.
That's all right. You can see it. You can
It's a very
see it.
nice shoulder, Howie. Caught a vibe.
Oh, that's not gonna work, dude.
This is how
Yeah, let's leave it
Jeffrey
there.
Dahmer dies.
This thing going down.
It's going down. It's yelling timber.
There we go. Nope. Wait. Yep. It's still up.
Hit that side, yep. Whoever touches it next dies.
Why does the DM never have to draw?
Who? Me?
You.
Why would I draw?
I still have 1 more.
Oh no.
No, you drew 2.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, we only
Yeah,
need
just
2.
two.
Yeah, just
Oh,
2 for
okay.
each of you. He had to draw 3 because he died.
Gotcha.
So,
who's joining our?
yeah, who's following suit? Who saw this horrific death? Who's taking the opportunity to also climb and try to escape? Since Rear, the squirrel trafficker, is dead.
Yeah, she is. I am, I'm Jimmy Hitler. I'm Hitler's grandson. I'm half German,
Don't finish
Half late night stand
half.
up.
No, I'm he went down to
Georgia.
like Chile. Some half Chilean or one of those South American islands.
And what was awful about you?
I tried to start the Fifth Reich, but I could never get it off the ground. So I wound up just killing a bunch of animals in South America and doing ayahuasca every day, wishing I was my grandfather.
So you're like a man. Who's the Star Wars character that wore the mask like Vader? That was too much.
Kylo Ren.
So you're Kylo Renning this?
Pretty much. Yep.
I'm angsty.
Yep. Old Jimmy Hitler's upset.
And what's your stolen contraband?
I'm bringing in Hitler's one ball, my grandfather's one testicle that he had. It's been an heirloom in our family.
It's preserved.
Yep. It's a big fat ball.
It's preserved
Is
testicle.
it pickled or?
Yeah. It's one big fat pickled ball.
Thank you so much.
Of
for
course.
this, John.
It's my pleasure. Here to help.
So as you're climbing with this pickled ball, you make it to the top of the tower and you have a good line of sight to getting out. The nose of the mammoth is currently like half covered with magma, and you see the various centipedes that are the spawn of Sariel. Just these 2-foot long millipedes, but they're magma and fiery in nature. They kind of writhe on each other as they swarm over various inmates and just consume them. So that seems to be the next big hurdle as you try to get from the shoulder blades to the skull itself.
What are centipedes afraid of?
Birds.
Hitler.
No.
What are centipedes allergic to?
Leg warmers.
Like worms.
They can never find enough.
Yeah.
And if they rip one and they lose that matching set, how annoying would that be?
Terrible.
So what are you guys doing? You have like to descend this watchtower through writhing spawn.
Were any of the guards carrying like a shield?
No, they're bird-like. They don't really
Can
have
we-
need of shields.
Can we
Like
break
they're-
the bottom off of one of the prisons, one of the cages?
For what purpose?
I want to sled down and through.
You give me one pull to look around and scavenge, but you're not really in the safest spot on Earth. Don't poke.
Oh, there you go.
I had a crazy video to show you guys, but I don't have the pay plan on my Nest camera anymore. So I only have one of my Nest cameras left that I didn't unplug yet.
Mm-hmm.
So Wednesday night into Thanksgiving, I was sleeping. I woke up in the morning and I looked at my phone, and I always have some like motion alerts or whatever going on. So I had a motion alert at 2:30 in the morning. So I clicked on the motion alert to see what it was, and there was no motion. And then at the end of the clip, the kitchen light went on. And then there was another motion alert 6 minutes later, and the kitchen light went off.
Is it automatic or?
It ain't.
Oh.
It's a switch. Kitchen light went on, full on. Kitchen light went off. Nobody was there.
I am so sorry.
It was Jimmy Hitler.
There was no movement on any of your UFI cameras?
None. No movement. No nothing.
'Cause don't you have the one pointed towards the kitchen? The one UFI camera?
Yeah, those don't pick up light.
Okay.
Those only pick up motion.
Maybe it's the ghost of Jimmy Hitler.
So maybe it is. Like that's that one. So that one
Yeah.
catches that, but the Nest one actually catches.
Click.
Move your abacus.
That one catches light for some reason. So like if there's light, it catches motion. So it caught the
That's
kitchen light
weird.
going on, but I don't have it. I don't have the cloud.
Welcome to GTS where the clicks don't matter.
Yeah.
You have to get Ghostbusters out.
Nah, I don't care.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So,
So there's dead people in my house.
you
Aren't you trained to deal with them, John?
Yeah. it's fine. I'm
manage
fine
to
with it.
get destroy one of the cages to get one of those bins, foot placements. There's a few nails, but it's not too uncomfortable. You're used to having things crammed in uncomfortable places here.
Yep.
And so, what's the plan?
To sled down and through. We'll just like run over the centipedes and end up coming up the other side because we'll have enough momentum with the weight in the sled.
Now I'll give you two choices.
Okay.
You can either transform the cage into closer to like a bobsled where all of you can kind of sit on nails and careen down the vertebrae.
Sit on it.
Sure.
Or one of you can sit on the more comfortable just footing, then slide down first, try to be a bowling ball, and make way for the other two to have a much easier path.
There's an idea.
Who would like to, what's,
Well,
you
if
agree
we
on?
do the cage, we'll all be somewhat protected from the centipedes, but if this goes wrong, it goes wrong for all of us. I am willing to be the sacrifice if you would like me to try
Sure.
to sled down first
Go
and make,
for it.
make a room for you. How many do I have to pull for this?
as you're doing this generous, lovely thing, you unhygienic, disgusting human being of a high elf, Tyre, you sit on this thing, the two of you can smell him as he kind of gets into position and he begins to slide down. Give me 2 pulls.
You're dead. Not that one.
I don't know about this, guys.
What did the 2 of you do as you watch your companion skirt down?
I'm just juggling my one ball.
Smells nice and pickled.
Yeah. Pickled nuts.
You know that the centipedes would have easily eaten that thing and avoided you.
It's all right.
One.
Did Rear drop the spear when he died?
Yes. So if you want the spear, you can pick that up.
I guess that would be a good thing to have. And then I just follow after the sled. Nice. I didn't even see the first one get pulled. But
So, both of you are like
It's so
preparing just to watch this disgusting human being slide down and just die. The 2 of you are having this discussion. It's like, okay, so when they're dead, what do we? Oh crap, they lived. As this massive mound of flesh, fat, and oils. Apparently, that is really beneficial for just sliding and just plowing through things without causing too much friction with your environment. And you get a strike. You knock all those centipedes out of the way for your 2 companions who are like, oh, we can go now. And you scamper
Nice.
down the rest of the way, making your way to
No one else is pulling. The next move is death.
Dead. Whoever pulls next, dead.
So make it glorious.
You guys are at the base of the skull. There is an entryway in the vertebrae column that leads into the warden's cavity, where a lot of the guards and the torture rooms and various things are. It's the only enclosed space in the entire prison. Now you know that that is normally the primary focal point of all the guards, but they seem all around. You're not sure how many guardsmen there are in this prison. Do you have a plan at the base of the thing to somehow get around, or do you want to try and navigate through? what would Jimmy Hitler, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Tyr do?
I mean, I think we got to go through. I don't think there's a way to get around the head.
I think we should just walk with confidence.
Yeah, be
We're
confident.
supposed to be
Maybe
here.
we'll put the ball on top of the spear and walk through. And if anybody comes up to us, we could just shove it in their face and ask them if they want to smell it or taste it. And who wouldn't want to taste Hitler's ball? A 150-year-old pickled ball.
Welcome to our game.
Yep.
You begin walking directly in.
Yep. Just like you're supposed to be there.
Now,
This is Ligma.
Yeah.
you've
Enjoy.
seen that several prisoners have made their way into the cavity of the brain, knocked some things over. Some of the guards are dead, lying to one side. You see lots of prisoners dead, lying on the other. And you begin making your way out. You do see the nasal cavity up above, and you have to climb up and get up to it. But in this room, one of the guards looks down from where he's hiding. He's trying to avoid any conflict. Sees you, and do you do anything whenever the eye contact is made? It comes out and tries to rip into you, since you're not being very persuasive.
He's about to get Hitler's nuts in his face.
Give me one pull for...
Well, Jimmy Hitler. Nice knowing you.
Well, hold on. Who does he decide to attack first? Who is the most He will be attacking Jeffrey Dahmer.
I feel like you just.
Nah.
John was so ready to die again.
It's fine. I don't have another character off the top of my head. So.
Take a chance.
Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me.
You're the one with a weapon. He would not attack the person with a weapon.
Why not? I mean, then
He's a cowardly devil person.
Yeah, he was hiding. Little bitch.
How do you defend yourself long enough for your companion to
I really
spear
thought
in
it was
the
going to
head?
go down.
How does Jeffrey Dahmer protect himself as you nut spear him?
I ask him if he's ever met Ligma,
Ligma who?
and then he would.
Oh,
in turn,
Ligma not. I should have seen that coming.
Teamwork works.
Ole,
Yep.
ole, ole.
adding insult to injury.
He falls over and dies. You do see some of the centipedes starting to crawl back into the hole that you entered from,
Time to go.
and you begin to climb up through the nasal cavity. And there's
Naval
the-
Academy?
Through the Naval Academy.
And there's these two tusks that descend into what looks to be this rocky,
Where did all this
unnatural
semen
world.
come from?
Hitler's ball.
In the Naval
Jimmy
Academy.
Hitler
There's a
and his
very
ball.
salty smell that now permeates
Jimmy
the-
Hitler has a big fat ball. Jimmy Hitler has a ball.
Do, 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 do.
It's his dad's, it's his grandpa's big fat ball.
Thank you for joining us for
Yeah.
some grade A entertainment.
Yep.
So, where were we? Oh, there are two tusks that lead down. You do see the chains. Many of them have broken, but the chain links themselves have partially melted in various places. As you see the centipede humanoid sky dragon with cockroach wings flying around, creating these balls of fire that crackle with electrical energy and just blasting people that it sees.
I think we should just run for it.
Yep.
Just run
let's
across
go.
the tusk. It
Tusk
go-
run?
Tusk
well,
run.
the other end of the tusk is where we want to go, right?
Yep. Tusk run.
Who's running down the thing first?
I'll go.
John really likes knocking the tower over.
Jimmy Hitler! Oh, didn't work. I was so surprised.
So close.
All right. John, you get to make 4 pulls initially.
No problem.
I think in the wake of him being blasted by the guy, we should just run through the smoke, use it as a cover.
As well. My new character is Judas Iscariot.
Oh my gosh!
For the rest of the game, every time somebody tries to do something, I'm just going to tell on them to the guards. Guys, I got your back. Don't worry. Hey, guys. They're trying to sneak out.
What the fuck, man? However, now
Can he be Judas Iscariot? He's
So-
a giant beetle.
Hitler's remaining ball is now cooked and pickled.
Yep.
And now we have Judas Iscariot. And what did he smuggle in, John?
He brought
Oh,
30
no.
gold
Oh,
pieces in with him. Brought a little extra cash with me that I picked up along the way.
Isn't it silver pieces?
Whatever. I mean, it's not really gold or silver. It was whatever they had back then.
Shekels.
Yeah, it wasn't shekels. It was Roman currency.
Alright.
30, man, what's the name of? Something Horizons Bells.
Oh, bells.
Yeah, but what's the game called? New Horizons? It's
Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing. You have 30 Amazon Crossing bells.
Amazon Crossing bells?
Animal.
Ever.
It's Jeff Bezos. We're trying to get him across the desert. That's who somebody should come back as.
Jeffrey Bezos.
That's your next character.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it.
So
Pave
that's
the way.
one
Put
pull.
your back into it. No, he
I
did,
did
4.
4.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Who's second to run down? 2 pulls. Since Jimmy drew so much attention, the 2 people behind it have to actually do a little bit of parkour to get out of the way of the fireballs. The warden, Sariel, seems very keen on
I made it.
destroying you
I
all.
made it through the wilderness.
I can't believe.
Although we keep moving this further away from Hal, so it makes it more difficult for him.
No, I moved the bottom.
I love how Tyr has done the most stupid stuff but has somehow lived through it all.
That's how I roll. Animal print pants out of control.
You do have the heels for it, so do you want animal print pants?
No.
I
No.
want to pull these out, but I'm going to.
Why?
How many do I need?
2.
Dos.
Okay.
I love that you went.
You son of a
Both
dog.
from the same tier.
Why? Why? Why?
Jeffrey Dahmer's gone.
So are you Bezos now?
Jeffrey had to go.
Is it Jeffrey
You could be
It's
Davos?
Jeffrey.
You could be Jeffrey Musk, the love child of Elon and Bezos,
Jeffrey Musk?
or Elon Bezos.
I'm Musky Jeff.
Musky Jeff. What horrible sin landed you in hell?
All of his workers had to pee in bottles.
All on strike today.
Bow, bow, bow. Musky Jeff.
I started a civilization on Mars.
How is that evil?
You do.
Let me think.
Was it
This? Roll clock. I have no idea.
The civilization consisted of kidnapped children
Is that the end of that?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
So you created a settlement on
I personally
Mars.
kidnapped each of the children.
You like
child.
Lord of the Fly in Mars?
I like the idea. It's like, oh, child labor laws are too strict here on Earth. So I'll inhabit this planet.
I'm a real life Peter Pan.
Real life or something.
Monster. All right, now each of you needs to make 2 pulls to just reset the stupid tower.
Each of us?
Yeah.
Each of us.
You guys have done a lot of dying, so this is just a tower reset.
Best of us for the rest of us.
Don't pull them from the same tier this time.
Why not? Where's the fun in that?
That's fair. All right, your turn. Go ahead and do 2 pulls. So Judas Iscariot and Musky Jeff were hanging out at the base of the tusk.
Yep.
I'm already on the other side. Hello from the other side.
Yeah, you ran down and you saw these 2 there who are currently like hiding behind the tusk. So you come running down the tusk of this mammoth. You hear this explosion behind you. It's like, wow, that could have been really bad. You turn around and you just see Jeffrey Jommers.
Wait, what did Musky Jeff
Smuggle in.
bring in with him?
What did he bring with him? He brought. What did he bring? Wait.
Speaking of people that should be in hell, this weekend, I'm getting the Mike Lindell towels, which are supposed to be amazing. It's
the pillow guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
His towels are supposed to be 1,200 5-star reviews. So I'm personally funding the next Trump campaign.
What makes these towels so special?
They're supposed to be super absorbent and really like high quality. The guy did a lot of crack in his days, and he has some weird views on politics, but he's a hell of a product.
I haven't tried any of them.
The My Pillow is amazing.
You've actually tried it?
I have 2 of them in my house.
That's lovely.
They're great. Yeah. He's a kook, but
He's a good pillow.
he's got a good pillow, and I heard he's got great towels. Anywho,
I figured out what I brought with me.
Oh.
I brought a drone. It's my personal butler.
I like it.
So both of you are hiding there, and you have this loud drone going behind you. It's like, as you guys are hiding.
He's a stealth drone.
Yeah, it's new technology from Mars.
So you come down, you see your 2 companions that you've befriended over the past 50 years in hell. You and Judas go back
Millennia.
years.
A few millennia.
He's never thrown me under the bus.
Give it time.
And, your cage actually only had 3 nails in it, so you had a couple.
My God.
I am so uncomfortable
My
today.
God.
I'm sorry,
Speaking of,
Internet.
It's just 29 days till the Christ child is born, everyone.
So, you're at the base of the tusk.
It's Black Friday, not Good Friday, kids.
I always do get the 2 names mixed up.
Yeah. You're a few nails short.
I also just realized I'd never put on deodorant this morning. I'm so
Nah, whatever.
sorry.
It's fine. You're just trying to
You've
be
been
in
in-
character.
You've been in hell for 50 years.
They occasionally put some pineapple juice on you, so you guys constantly smell like a luau.
Oh, I like that.
And they would eat
It's
flesh
nice.
off of you.
Sure.
All right.
Like a roasted pig.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, you guys are at the base of the tusk. You 2 are hiding there, waiting for a good opportunity. There's this. You are no longer in hell. It seems like the tusk passed that weird arcane barrier, and now you are in this really unpleasant space. where you can still feel the wind of hell kind of blowing past you into this world. But as you are hiding there, you realize that the air is getting a little bit thinner the further into this rocky landscape that seems to be covered in wet rock. Everything has that like dark, just rained color. In the distance, you see a glowing globe that looks like you might be able to make it to with a good sprint.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run for it.
Me too.
We're
I'm
in
in.
hell. I mean,
Yeah.
it's-
I've been here for over 2,000 years.
As you begin to sprint into it, the air gets thinner and thinner and thinner until you realize that you are running into a almost vacuum space. And so you guys are going to have to hold your breath the remainder of the sprint.
Okay.
Can each of you give me one pull? If you fail, you suffocate.
Also, I downloaded some fun Christmas movies for us to watch on the cruise. So I downloaded Elf and
Did you download
Christmas
Princess Switch
Vacation.
1, 2, and 3?
no,
The Netflix Christmas cinematic universe.
yeah.
It's important.
Any Die
Huh?
Hard.
Oh yeah, I have Die Hard. That is a Christmas movie, by the way.
That is such a basic dude, bro.
I will be downloading A Muppet's Christmas Carol because if I don't watch it 5 times in
You
the
have
next
to.
4 weeks.
Oh, I need the Love, Death, and Robots.
What's the
Christmas
princess one? What
episode.
was you? What were you
Princess
saying?
Switch?
What's that?
That's the one with oh, what's her face?
Is that Anne Hathaway? That
No,
one?
no, no,
It's
no.
the girl from High School Musical.
What's her name?
The one that has
That's
one kidney, who had a
John's
kidney,
had so many times.
the one that had a kidney transplant.
Janessa Huffins. No.
That is not her name.
I think she's
That
in
that would be
hell.
her name in hell. It's Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah, sorry, not the one that
Juffins.
I've started a trend.
Janessa Fuffins.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, so she plays in the first one. She plays
I know, I've
2
seen it. Yeah,
characters.
yeah,
the
I've
second
seen it.
one, she plays a third.
It is
character.
horrific. Yeah.
No, there's a third one coming out.
Nope. That
I'm
will not be
so
on our
excited.
selection. We have Christmas Vacation. We have Die Hard. We have Elf.
What
We have Home
about-
Alone.
What about a Christmas Prince royal wedding, and a Christmas Prince baby?
No, none of those. I did get the Hallmark channel for my mom this weekend though,
Oh, that is.
so she can watch Hallmark Christmas movies all week. I am a sucker for those movies.
We're watching Red Notice with my parents tonight.
Oh, that's fun.
That looked like a good
Yeah.
one.
Well, I really like that. We suddenly have 7 people watching. Hello.
Yeah, hey everybody.
They like watching our dumpster fire
Yeah, it's a
show.
disaster
All
here,
right,
guys.
so we all drew, right?
Maybe Father Joel's watching. Hey.
This is Judas Iscariot. This is Muskie Jeff, who created a children's
Kidnapped children's
sweat
utopia.
house on Mars.
Yeah.
And we have
With it-
Tyr, the unhygienic
emphasis on
high
wet.
elf, who
Always used the stall next to somebody else in public restrooms.
How is Tyr still alive?
I know, right?
The worst one.
I'm
of
on my
them all.
3rd character.
Ah.
I call it Tesla's on.
Did you go?
I did already. I went.
Okay, so we all went. We all held our breath.
You guys are holding your breath,
Catching our
sprinting over the fields. You can feel your lungs crying out in anguish as you run through this lunar landscape. The gravity seems to loosen up. But you're beginning to close the distance. You're about halfway there to this weird glowing bubble. And as you're this far away, you can actually begin to see the silhouettes of some abstract construction of some foreign-looking building that none of you have seen before.
It's like a Cybertruck.
And as you get to that point, the liquid kind of damp-looking rocks, they seem to shimmer in the light as some of that moisture seems to coalesce and reach out towards you in spider-like legs. You're going to have to avoid this alien creature that's reaching out towards you with its liquid appendages that take on a little bit more of a exoskeleton form, which is strong enough to pierce your flesh.
Okay.
You do see various other runaways, there's a lot less that have made it than you would have thought. Most of them died in embers a while ago. But you can actually see some of the other convicts get pierced by these tendrils as these creatures whose bodies are about 6 to 12 inches of just black tarry kind of coloration with these long spider-like limbs, kind of lunges, pierces them, and then kind of infects into them, devouring them from the inside.
Nice.
And so those things are attacking you. Good
Okay.
times. So each of you,
Start swinging a set of the stilettos.
you do actually have a weapon, so...
How many am I pulling?
Well, what do you
Just
have?
ready
You have
to
30
die
pieces
again.
of silver.
I have 30 pieces of silver.
Yeah, you can't really do anything with that right now. So go ahead and do one pull.
He's just like Gambit with the cards, but with the silver coin.
Yeah, that doesn't work. All right. Now, the two people with an actual weapon. No, you don't have a weapon. The character with a weapon died.
What did
He's
you?
a drone.
I have a drone.
Yeah, he has a drone.
It's a weapon.
It's not like Obama drone. It's like a Amazon package drone. So, what are you looking at?
He's looking at the chat.
Chat.
I misspelled ha ha ha. Just
I can't see.
spoiler
Hello,
alert.
Ha
chat.
ha.
So, as you escape hell, enter this moon landscape, you can actually protect yourself with your stiletto heel flail. So,
No, I have one in each hand.
okay, well, you can choose if you want to either make a pull or you can give up that item as you break it against the creature trying to attack you.
I would give it up. Let's make it to the end.
Can I break one but not the other?
No.
Why?
You get one smuggled item in.
I said I had 4 left shoes.
Yeah, making it a flail.
Let's go.
Okay, well, I said nunchucks, but whatever.
Well, not
Changing
just
the
then.
it breaks, I guess, because I don't trust pulling from the tower. Tyr will live.
You smack this alien-like creature with your stiletto shoe, flail, nunchuck, doodad, and it lands on the ground trying to eat whatever you threw at it, smelling the oils on the shoe that you have secreted over the years. It thinks that's a living creature because it smells like one, but it's enough of a distraction for you to get at.
Ha!
You.
I send my drone. I call for him. Alvin, go get my file. Or go get the file off of
Why
Jeffrey
not the
Dahmer.
Jeffrey
spear?
Dahmer's body. I thought he had the spear.
No.
No, the spear
Spear's-
was lost.
Spear was lost by Jimmy Hitler. Spear's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
With Hitler's
I
one
guess-
nut gone
and,
for infamy.
and go get the spear.
The drone goes, picks it up, comes back, and it's going to be really tight. You're starting to fight off the thing. You need to have the drone with the spear kind of like lance into the device.
Well, I just figured he could bring it to one of us.
The timing is really tight. If you want it to be brought to you, you have to do one pull. If you wanted to do like this kamikaze kind of lance move to save you,
Okay,
no pull.
that could work.
Kamikaze?
We'll have it, kind of speed up and then release. It's like a throw.
Like
Your watch bings and goes, a package of yours has been delivered.
Boom.
Nice.
And the alien falls away, and the three of you continue to make your way closer to this blue bubble. You
Are
close
we
the
still
door.
holding our breath?
Yeah.
Oh.
Long time.
You are now at this bubble shell. You see this looks to be like an offshore oil refinery kind of like establishment. It's built off the ground, but you do see lots of pipe work that drills into the earth itself. There's a lot of containers that seem to hold whatever they're drilling into. And as you're at this window just pounding on the side, it ripples and goes with this ethereal alien reverberation. And you see some of these like rat-looking 5-foot-tall individuals wearing like 1950s like workers caps and overalls. They kind of peer over and go. They see you guys and go, very curious about what on earth is going on.
That's what I do.
Give me one pull. No, give me 2 pulls.
Why?
The end of tier.
I should do little buddy foo-foos hopping through the forest.
That's not little buddy foo-foo. Little cabin in the woods, little man by the window stood, saw a rabbit hopping by, knocking at my door. Help me, the rabbit said. Boys, kids will shoot me dead. The rabbit, come inside, safely to abide. Oh.
This thing's gonna fall.
Does somebody want to,
The
like,
whole top's like.
does anybody else do anything to try and convince this rat creature to help you?
Judas certainly doesn't.
Judas doesn't.
Just hanging out.
What happened with the rat thing?
They're on the inside of this bubble. They seem to be the workers that work on this, whatever it is. And they're kind of just looking out going, what the hell? Who's outside?
We're on the outside. We're looking in.
The inside, the rocks look very dry. It doesn't look like the wetness that's on the outside of the bubble.
Okay.
I can't believe you did that.
I can't either.
They see you go. You stay outside.
No. He come in. And I would like to put my hands like this and go.
They do this. Huh?
I have some cash.
Ah.
I just tossed the 30 pieces to them in slow motion.
As you throw it, it hits the bubble and falls back at you. They're like, oh, yeah. Whoa, that. And then one of the rats hits a button and the bubble ripples a little bit. It vibrates. And they say, as you can barely hear through the bubbles.
I don't even listen. I just dive in.
Do
Okay.
you bring the silver with you?
I just try to save myself.
Grab the coins.
I'll pick up the silver and dive in after him.
Okay.
I follow suit.
Musky Jeff.
Surely there's children here.
As you
I wonder if I can monopolize these rats.
Sure.
As you get to the other side of the enclosure, the rat lifts up his hand and the bubble solidifies again. You can see those crab tar creatures plow and splatter against the shielding, like a liquid on a subwoofer, where it just kind of just vibrates and falls apart. They recongeal and scamper away. A group of the rats, there's a good 5 of them, come squirreling down, and they look at all of you and go, oh, coins, very nice, very nice. Who are you?
I'm Judas. It's real. It's 2,000 years old.
It's an antique.
Yeah, they're antiques.
Oh, wow. Given the fact that the world's only 6,000 years old, these are very old.
Oh my God, they are born again rats. What happened here? We got to the island of the evangelical rats. Here we go. And then I just asked them quickly if there's a tree somewhere around that I can use.
Oh my God. No trees, no.
Damn it.
We do have crumpets.
Angelical rats are better than jellicle cats.
That's
Oh.
fair. Very true.
Actually, they should really be talking like, "Oi, God, no, we don't have trees here, but we do have some biscuits."
Sure. I'll take a biscuit.
They're shit biscuits.
I'll eat a shit biscuit.
So they're British rats?
Yes.
Nice.
They're Cockney horror rat folk.
Love it.
Okay.
And as they're about to take you inside, they go, "What about those guys out there?
Fuck them.
Fuck them? Okay. Do they have money?
Nope.
Money!" They hold up the silver. You see the other convicts slamming against the door. And they go,
Only Judas brought the money.
And you see this tidal wave of ooze and piercings just eat them, dissolve them, rip them apart in some gory mass. Then they retreat. And then they go, so what brings you here? Do you have something to do with a big rift in space and time over there?
Nope.
Just took advantage of it.
Nope.
Cool beans. Well, welcome to Refinery 56.
Great to be here.
And that is where our session
Yes.
ends.
Nice. That was fun.
Well, thank you all for joining us. Like I said, new t-shirts and stickers will be up hopefully later today, including Christmas shirt.
Are we playing next week? We have a game next week, right? Are we not?
We
don't
don't
think so.
know.
Okay.
We can talk about that.
Oh, well, that's fine.
But
All right. So after that,
We have a boat game.
we'll post
We'll have
a
a-
game
we'll have
on
a-
the boat,
yeah, we'll post a game on a boat. We'll be in the Bahamas.
and then it'll be probably after New Year's.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be
so-
New Year's. Yeah.
sounds
Thanks, guys.
Question for each of you. What does Judas Iscariot do? Where would he want to go in the multiverse?
He's gonna go try to find Ken Ham and build an ark
What?
to take advantage of people and steal their money, and maybe put
Howie
dinosaurs
is
on
not
there.
used to our.
It's a snarky religion.
Muskie
It's fine.
Jeff. What does Muskie Jeff do?
I'm gonna offer the rats a job. You know, see if they're interested in working for me. I have some great prospects for them.
Oh, we have great benefits. You see, we get to live. They provide us food and water.
Yep, that's pretty much how it works.
Nice.
Great life here. What can you offer us?
A little less than that.
Yeah. I can offer you double all of those things.
Double food? Double food. That means like what, 2 meals a day? Damn, boys. We're gonna be living large.
I like how it went from Cockney to Australian to like.
I am bad at accents, internet.
And if the multiverse is in line, I'd like to find a good power source, a source of energy.
Like an arc reactor.
Yeah.
You heard of this individual by the name of Tony, who has a great power source that you want to rip out of his chest.
Oh yeah, Tony's arc.
Tony's Ark.
Yeah. Good old
Oh
Tony's
my
Ark.
gosh. And what does the unhygienic tier do?
Tyr decides to turn his life around.
Aw.
He's gonna start.
Take a bath?
He's gonna take a bath. He's gonna start leaving room in between, only going every other stall, and
That's a great
really
idea.
start an outreach for other people like him.
Outreach program.
Help teach proper bathroom etiquette to the masses.
So now they're in every like hotel and every urinal ever. There's like a little tiny one of those like New Testaments, but it's like
Yeah.
toiletry
Yeah.
habits.
That's great.
That is so messed. Okay.
BMA.
Yeah,
Tier and
Bowel
etiquette.
Movements Anonymous.
I like it. There's only one step.
Pictograms of how to flush a toilet.
I like it. This is great.
Thank you for joining us, Hallie, on this grand adventure through hell.
Thank you for having me.
Yep.
Uh,
Thank you guys for watching, and
Thanks, everyone.
this has been our group therapy session. Have a nice week.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.